So as the marketing co-chair, my core focuses are on making sure that the TCG story is told, that all of our work groups and all of the good work that they're doing is easily visible out, in the open, and to get new members to join the TCG. That's basically my core focus. Oh boy, we've got a lot of stuff going on in our work group. Main focus and the drumbeat of what we're trying to convey at the moment is obviously the great work that our work groups are doing around PQC, post-quantum cryptography readiness. Right, so we've got a number of different initiatives around that. That's also a very important focus for us as the Trusted Computing Group. So that would be number one. Number two is also shifting from the traditional focus of going into industrial and knowledgeable security experts on the subject, and highlighting the increased importance of the TPM, our security chip, in the consumer space. So looking at, for example, anti-cheat and all other different types of things. And then on top of that, we've got a number of other things, is making accessibility to TCG standards and technologies easier by putting together educational programs and publishing those and making sure that people are aware of them. And then lastly is a complete redesign of our webpage to make sure that it's easier to navigate and kind of brings the TCG message into more modern standards. Today, not much. And that's simply because quantum computers that are viable enough to be able to do any kind of damage, real damage in our space, don't exist yet. But when we take a look at the evolution of development, it's not too far away. And especially in the area of security, um, technology sometimes doesn't move very fast. And that's because people don't like the next shiny object. People like dependable, secure products. And so there will come a time where a quantum computer becomes viable enough to be able to hack all of our current security mechanisms, or most of them, not all of them. And so right now, my main focus is making sure that both internal in TCG, but also external to TCG, member companies and the public are aware of the threat that they will face if a viable quantum computer appears on the market to their today implemented security standards. I'm also looking at, for example, making sure that people are aware of, how they would lose their Bitcoin, and how hackers are basically storing information now in preparation for decrypting it in 10 years. So those are the different types of things, and that's why PQC and making people aware of PQC is so important to me. So we're mainly focused on understanding what the work groups are doing to implement PQC from their end, because we're the ones who have to tell that story. On the other hand, we're also working with publications and external, speaking opportunities, et cetera, to make sure that we have venues that we can share all of the good work that we're doing on PQC with the public, and so that they also become aware of the threat of PQC and why we're so focused on it. So yeah, that would probably be it. It's mainly making sure that we understand what people are doing inside of a TCG, and then publishing that and making other people aware of it. I think we're already in a really, really good spot. We've already implemented a whole bunch of crypto algorithm agility a couple of years back, which, without actually fully knowing what the implications are, now provides us with a very solid basis to expand into PQC readiness much more easily than others would. Um, and so, no, I think that we're very, very ready, but but implementing PQC also isn't easy, even if you already have all the building blocks in place. So yeah, I do see TCGs being one of the leaders in implementations and driving the industry to PQC readiness.